Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a pleasure having you here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to stop over trading in the Forex market. A lot of people are placing too many trades, having too many losses, blowing their accounts back to back. And one major issue or major problem that people are having today is the fact that they're taking on too many trades. So we're going to be addressing three key things that you need to know. I repeat, three key things that you need to know that would help you to overcome that over trading, aspect that people always, fall into. The first one I want to talk about is reducing the instruments that you trade. Now, it's not a secret that whenever you look at your list of instruments, you have way too many. As you can see on the screen, I'm scrolling down. You have from the currency pairs, you have from the cryptocurrencies, you have the commodities, you have the metals, you have the stocks. Ooh, you have over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of, of instruments that you can trade. But can you trade them all? No. And that's where that less is more comes into play. Meaning that if you are watching a few, a handful, or let me even give you an example. If you are looking at just one instrument, it could be Euro USD, it could be GBP US, whatever your preference is. But you are looking at just one instrument. Now look at it this way. What is the best thing that can happen to you? The best thing is that you would stop over trading because you don't have too many trades coming out, which some could look at it as a bad thing as well. But at the same time, what you are trying to achieve is not placing too many trades, over trading. You are trying to protect your account, which is very key, very important. So the first thing is for you to reduce the number of instruments that you trade. Another thing that you need to do that would help you, the second thing you need to do that will help you to overcome this overtrading, avoid overtrading, stop overtrading, is the time frames. We have so many time frames that traders are looking at today. Now, don't forget that these time frames would help to determine the type of trader that you are. Whether you're a scalper, scalpers are using like the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes time frames. If you are a day trader, also known as intraday trader, you could be using like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. And you are a swing trader, you could be using like 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and even the daily. Position trader, you're using like the 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and so on. You can see how the scalping, day trading, swing, and position trading, how they're increasing in time frames. But then traders are trying to use too many time frames at the same time. You would have different, mixed signals at the end of the day. You could be looking at the 4 hours, like what we have over here, 4 hours. The 4 hours is telling you that it's going up, meaning that you should be buying, you should be looking for buying opportunities. And then you switch like 30 minutes time frame, and then it's telling you to sell. That means that at the end of the day, you could end up buying and selling at the same time, which obviously doesn't make sense, right? So second thing, ensure that you work on your time frames. I always advise use one time frame until you understand that time frame, you master the time frame, and you're comfortable with that time frame. Trust me, there are traders that are using just one currency pair, which is the first thing we talked about. The traders are using just one time frame. And then the third thing we're going to talk about is, for me, the most important aspect. All right. And that has to do with what? That has to do with using bullets. Bullets. Yes, the bullets in your gun. Now, let me explain this bullet aspect. And this is something that I do a lot. And it has helped me for years. And trust me, it's going to help you. Some of you must have heard about me talk about bullets. So here we go. Bullets in the sense that you have maybe two bullets in a day to make use of. What does that two bullet mean? The two bullets means that you are going to be placing maximum of two trades on that particular instrument. You remember we talked about the instrument, which is the first thing. Some of you might decide you want to take 3 instruments and watch, or 2 instruments, or whatever the case might be. But always have the number of bullets. So for me, when I use 2 bullets, it means that if I'm placing a trade on Euro USD, I place a trade, that's my first entry, first trade. If it's a loss, how many more bullets do I have? One more bullet for that day. And then I take the second trade. And then if it's a loss, what do? I wait for the next day, or I conduct fresh analysis of the market and so on. Well, when you don't have, limited amount of bullets, you are using an AK-47, you're using a machine gun, an automatic, whatever guns they call them. And then you're like spraying bullets all over the place. That is too many bullets. Too many bullets would easily lead to too many losses, which is what we're trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid over trading at the end of the day. So, in a nutshell, these three key things. The first one, reducing the instruments that you trade, less is more. The second one, also sticking to one time frame. I would always advise one time frame, but the choice is yours at the end of the day. For me, my go-to time frame any day is the 1 hour. It's not too slow and it's not too fast. 1 hour is very, very ideal for me. Whenever you look at most of my charts, you will notice something. Most of them are on the 1 hour time frame. My analysis could be from 1 hour. Even the entry could also be from 1 hour. Fine, you might have to wait a bit longer because you're not placing too many, you're not looking at too many instruments and you're looking at one time frame. It's not a problem at all. This is actually helping you to build and to solidify that patience and discipline that a lot of traders are lacking at the end of the day. And the third one, your bullets, the number of bullets that you're going to be using. Now, with these three things that we have mentioned, we hope that it has sparked something in you for you to try it out. And trust me, by the time you do this for a little while, don't just do this for 1 week, 2 weeks. Do this for a good number of weeks or a good number of months. It could be up to 3 months. Trust me, your hands will get really, really solid in the business and you will understand yourself better as a trader. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. If this video was helpful in any way, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and of course, give the video a thumbs up. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you at another time. Thank you guys, and goodbye for now. Cheers.